Good morning, everyone. Today is my birthday, so I thought I'd start the vlog early this week and show you what we're going to do for my birthday. Nothing super exciting. I'm headed to Starbucks. Well, I'm here already, so I just got to Starbucks. Baby girl is in the back sleeping. Jack is at home working from home, but I'm going to head to Starbucks and get my birthday drink, and then I'm going to head to Target because we need some allergy medicine and we're almost out of diapers, so I need to pick up some diapers for baby girl. So join me and we're gonna head to Target and get my coffee and see where else the day takes us. Yeah, we don't really have big plans today or anything. We're probably just gonna eat leftovers for dinner. We made General Tso's last night, and so we have a lot of leftovers of that. So we'll probably just do that and then maybe eat out tomorrow because Jack's gonna have a late work day tomorrow. So we might just celebrate like a birthday dinner tomorrow, but honestly we've kind of been celebrating all month, just with like free different birthday rewards I've got all month, and we had family in town, so I'm not too worried about that. But yes, it's a little bit of a gloomy day unfortunately, but we're back up in the 80s, so I will take that. And yeah, so let's head to Target and then we'll go home yeah, and get my coffees. Change of plans. I'm back at home, but at least it gives Jack an opportunity to try the coffee. I ended up having to pee, and if anybody else with kids understands this, let me know in the comments. But it's like, if I have to go pee, she's not big enough that she doesn't really, like, she's big enough, she could stand on her own, but she just isn't there yet. So if I needed to go to the bathroom, then I had to get the stroller out and put her in the stroller, but then my purpose of getting diapers would be defeated because then I'd have to go back out to the car, put the stroller away, and switch her into a cart because the diaper packs are so big, because we usually try to buy the bulk packs, that they don't fit in the stroller at all, and I can't carry the boxes because we usually do the Target deal where if you spend $100 you get $20 back. We try to wait for the 30, but it's just gonna not line up this time, so we're gonna spend the 100 and at least get the 20 back, because we go through diapers anyway. And so I just didn't feel like hassling with that, so I came home to regroup and go pee. That way now if I go back out to Target, I can just put her in the cart, grab the diapers, and then come home. But yeah, it's like such an ordeal if not, because the diapers just don't fit in the stroller, and I just was not in the mood to just try to go in, to come all the way back out, to go all the way back in. So I'm home. Burger and fry deliciousness. I can't do it one-handed. Yummy. Hey everyone, it is Wednesday. Jack had a late work meeting, so he got home pretty late, and then we decided we were too tired to cook, and we went and had dinner at Portillo's, and now we're getting one of my birthday treats at Italian Ice. They're right next to each other. So let's go pick that up, and then we're probably just gonna go home. It's already like 9 o'clock, and so it's definitely past, not that baby girl has a bedtime, but we try to get her settled down around 9, so she's gonna have a late night out and about on a crazy Wednesday. But it was a yummy, yummy dinner, and now we're gonna get some dessert. We have another treat. We did the cookie butter with ice cream swirl in it, so let's give it a try. You know the best thing about a March birthday?
What's that?
That you get Starbucks gift cards so you can go get coffee.
There's no reason that you need to go get a coffee, because you never need a reason.
Never need a why.
It's always coffee time.
Coffee time and grocery time. So let's get to shopping.
Let's go get our dinner.
We gotta get our stuff for white chicken chili.
You always think you have everything, and then once you look in there and you're like, oh, I don't got this, I don't got this.
Yeah, we're like, we don't have garlic. We need to get some garlic.
So, off we go.
Happy Saturday!
Oh, it's a happy Saturday, all right.
Because you never need a reason.
Never need a why.
It's always coffee time.
Oh yeah. Shaken espresso. Coffee time.
So good. We're making our way up to Universal to get our walk in this Saturday. It's been a while since we've been there and actually walked the parks.
2 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We did do City Walk with his parents when they were here, but that was just City Walk. So.
Yeah.
Get
Can't
some
believe it's
fresh
been that long.
air.
It's been that long.
Do you miss it?
I do.
And it's a beautiful day.
I like the theme parks.
Got some clouds, so we won't bake. It's already 83 out.
We'll still bake.
Yeah.
It's Florida.
I already yelled at him when we were loading the car. I'm like, start the car, I'm roasted. My butt's in the sun. We stopped to get gas because for whatever reason, here in Florida, the gas is cheaper on the weekends, which to me would make no sense because you would think during the week when, like, I guess you have a lot of people going to work, so maybe that's why, but I would think the weekends we would have more vacationers and everything, so I would think gas would skyrocket on the weekends. But here, it, like, it's the cheapest it's going to be for the week on the weekends. So we were hoping it'd be a little less because last weekend was like $2.89 for gas, which was killer, but it's $3.05 today, so we're at our 7-Eleven, and it is packed because, you know, everybody else needs gas too, and we all of us Floridians know that the weekend is the cheap time. And luckily Jack gets points off here, so it won't be the $3.05. But last week was nice when it was only $2.89, so we were hoping for that again, but it is what it is. So we're making our pit stop here. Princess is getting her nap in the back, and then we'll start making our way up to Universal. I also don't think I mentioned this yet, but we got our photos back from our photographer, and they are so pretty. She is my little doll baby. I'm so happy with them. Now there's like too many to decide of what to like get blown up for the house. So I don't know what to do because I don't know which ones I love. I told Jack, like, big picture wise, that I know, like, I have a lot of hopes and dreams, but all of our, like, bedroom furniture, I don't know if we've mentioned this in a video before, but I wanted a bed for my birthday, one, because, like, we're both just not sleeping good on our mattress anymore, like, our spots are sunken in. I did end up rotating it just to try to help while we're still figuring out what one we're going to buy. I know we narrowed it down at Mattress Firm, but now we might just look on Costco since his parents have Costco, because it would be even cheaper than Mattress Firm if we just did one of those. And that's what we had done in the past, and it lasted us this long and we slept well. So, but I would love, he is working on our nightstands. We were just doing one at a time though, and I know he is so busy with work, so I hate, like, also not making him, because he enjoys woodworking, but just making the time for woodworking when I know he likes to get out of the house and go to the parks and stuff. But, like, I would love to, like, get a new bed, get a new bedspread, because our comforter is, like, 5 years old probably. I'm not one of those people that update stuff a lot, but I would love to, like, get a new bed, get a new, like, frame for the bed if we could do it, or he could build one, and then, like, get our nightstand, and then get some as, like, almost like our headboard, like, get her photos, like, behind our bed, so when you walked in you would see, like, our pretty nightstand that he built, and then, like, a new bed, and then, like, all of her beautiful photos. So that is what I would love one day, but we'll get there. So I would just have to see what ones we like and what would go pretty, because I want to do just like a wood look for our furniture. I've always been into, like, the light wood colors, but I want it to be a little bit darker and a little gray. And so once we figure out, I have some stains picked out, but once we actually, like, narrow it down, because you always have to buy them and test it out on your wood, I've never figured it out any other way. So once we do that, I could figure out, like, what frames, or if we do, like, a canvas style for her photos. So I'll probably wait for that to actually print any, just to see what color of frame, or if we do canvas for our bedroom. That's where I would want them. I want a few in our bedroom. And then I already have in our loft, like, 6 frames that are a mix of 8x10s and
11 by 12s or 10 by 12, I don't know, slightly bigger than the 8 by 10s. And so those I can easily get updated with some of the photos that we did. But yeah, for like a big canvas one potentially, or just like a big frame photo, I wanted it in our bedroom because then I can see her every time I'm in our room. We made it to the park.
Halfway
And
through.
we're by Joel's. We just left Harry Potter Land. And we had our worst experience here yet.
Yeah. Did you know you cannot link 2 annual passes to 2 different accounts? Like, I can't put Erica's on her account, even though I bought them through my account.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
And we went to guest services to ask about that because I was always like, every time I go in my Universal app, my pass isn't out there, but he's got it. And then I scanned it, and it just says, like, nothing. I forget what it says, but it doesn't say anything
It says
helpful.
it's already connected to another account, which is my account, but it's Erica's annual pass. And I said, can I connect it to hers? Because can we share accounts? No. She would have to log into your account. And then she just looked at me. And I said, you mean I can't share accounts? And she said, no. And then just looked at me.
Yeah, just
And I said,
she must
well,
have been having a bad day.
And I was like, is there any other solution?
No.
Just looked at me.
Yeah.
So.
Didn't get anywhere. So then I just said, okay, so if I ever want to come alone, I can't use like my app. I have to have the physical card. Yep.
Like she was short, just like not friendly. And then I asked her like, hey, do you have any of the annual pass gift cards that you get $150 for $120? No. I was like, okay, where can I find them? Ask around. And just like, someone needed to sweeten her disposition. She needed a butterbeer.
She needed butterbeer.
I almost offered her my Slurpee that I had.
But, oh well, what can you do?
Go get a Klondike bar.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Nope.
Nope.
But we're not going to let it ruin our day. I was able to find the annual pass holder gift card, so I ended up picking up 2 of those for us to use in future videos or whatever we decide to.
Or when family comes. We just talked about that it's such a good deal.
Yeah, because basically
and we didn't use it when Jack's parents came.
So I bought
to
2
get
of them.
them butterbeer.
So it's $240 for 2 of them, which isn't cheap, but you get $300 worth of value. So it's already 20% off there. And then with our annual pass, I think we get 10 or 15%. I can't remember exactly how much we get off. But at the end of the day, I think we end up getting actually $175 value for $120. So it's not a horrible deal. Yep. You're going to buy butterbeers and you're going to buy other snacks around the park. So.
Yep. And our friend Jeff is coming, so we'll probably spend a day eating here when he visits because he wants to come to the park. And I know my mom mentioned it because she's never been to Universal at all. So
that made my day after somebody in guest relations tried to ruin my day.
Oh, he was so mad.
It was the first time I've ever been disrespected here at Universal, and it's just not Universal. Universal cast members are above and beyond. It's just just not normal for their cast member to act or treat guests that way. So she just felt bothered.
Yeah, didn't want our business.
Nope, not at all. So, but we're making the best of the day now because we got our gift card, and now we're going to make our way around the rest of Universal Studios and then go to Erica's favorite park, which has now turned into my favorite park, I think. Don't tell him.
He's coming to the dark side.
And
we're hoping to get baby girl out at Seuss Land.
And we're coming up with new Bites and Delights ideas.
Yes.
So stay tuned. We have a good one coming.
Ooh, can't wait to eat it.
Not today, though.
We're still on a sugar high from all my birthday treats.
We've made it over to Islands of Adventure, and we're heading into If I Ran a Zoo.
Too far or too?
Which one are you going? Too far?
Too far.
Or too near? We're going too far. There they go. I got to squat low for this one. Ah. I made it. What's in there?
What's in there?
Oh, I see myself. Hello. And they made it into the water. A perfect view of the Seuss trolley train. There's the crossings of the Seuss trolley train. So we're in Seuss Landing, and we are in If I Ran a Zoo, and baby girl is having the time of her life. Here she is, just watching the kids play, and she's gonna go take off. There she goes. And we got to keep track of her because she goes fast. But this is the best thing that we found for her to do so far, and she's loving every minute of it. Hopefully she'll be able to walk soon, though.
Our favorite place to walk is officially back open. Woo! And it's back by Wimpy Burger, like basically behind Wimpy Burger. And so we are enjoying our little stroll back here. It's a great spot to watch Velocicoaster. Here it comes. Woo! Here they go. Such pretty views back here, and there's like benches, and it's so peaceful, even though the music is pretty loud and the coaster obviously is pretty loud, but it's so nice just to come back here and sit and enjoy. And usually nobody's really even back here. We love this little stroll. Wow, that is busy. I don't know if it zooms well, but you can see everybody leaving and coming in. But look at that traffic line to get in.
5:45 on a Saturday.
Wow.
Packed.
Guess where we are? Good things to come. Actually, good drinks to come. We waited about a half hour today. Never need a reason.
Never need a why.
It's always coffee time. And this Sunday we spoiled ourselves and went to Gideon's. One last birthday hurrah for me. I've been spoiled all month. Cheers.
Is it good?
So good.
Underneath the arm.
I'm drinking my hair because it's so windy. Hey. Hi.
Oh yeah. Tasty.
Delish. Now, it's really humid today, but we're going to just take a walk around Disney Springs, maybe do our new loop where we walked over to Saratoga, and then we got to head home and do fun taxes. I know, we all don't want to do it.
Did you see the churro cookie sandwich? Where's the Samoa? Oh, there it is. We've made our way into the Christmas store, and Erica wants these.
When they make it to the outlet. But they're pretty cool. I like that they're all the parks.
They're at least hefty.
Yeah, they're really heavy. $44.99.
I just
I'll wait
bought.
for them to be.
I just bought 6 of them for $20.
I'll wait for them to be half off.
And at the outlet, they'll still be $20.
This one looks new. I don't remember this one being here either. It's cute. I can like turn it. And then we just got this one at the outlet for $7.99. And it is still $26.99 here. So we got it that for a steal. These all look new too. Oh, that's pretty too. I like that one too.
It's got all the
I just
parks.
like that it represents all the parks.
But they forgot the 2 water parks.
Oh, they don't need the water parks. That's not what makes them their big bucks.
At least they got the
Fireworks and the Disney sign.
So if you don't like blue, it comes in yellow. With
The yellow you can see better actually. The castle you can see much better, but it's the pink castle. So you can either get the pink castle or the blue castle. I would think I would buy that one.
So you get a.
I know it's got Tinkerbell instead of the Disney sign, but you can just see the inside better. And that's what I would want, to be able to see the
This is also
inside
'cause,
better.
like, it looks like the 50th anniversary castle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We'll just let that one lie.
I see you, Disney. Mm-hmm. I was telling Jack I like these plain black ears that you can have them calligraphy whatever you want on it. This one says, "Will you marry me?" But they had ones that were like Christmas. I'd consider that if I ever got ears. Yeah, I like the balloons. I would probably have them do balloons, and I'm not sure what I would do over there. Definitely not my name, but like this one says Nationals. And then the ones in here just say Walt Disney World. I'd probably do like Walt Disney World and then the balloons maybe. We're doing it. Our favorite part of our Disney Springs walk.
Yeah.
Walking
Making our
over
circle.
to Saratoga Springs, and then we'll hit the golf course trail, and then we'll loop back in over by Cirque du Soleil.
Our Sunday walk.
Yes. We've been wanting to do this again like for so long, and we just have not had the time. And today we said today's our day.
Yep.
We also went into the Aaron McKenna Bakery. Just to
Vegan
take
bakery, that is to you.
Just to take a peek.
I walked out there, my wallet ran before I could get out. I was gonna buy Erica. They have what's called and I think I filmed it, but they have something that's called the kitchen sink, I think.
Yeah. No.
No.
Yeah.
It's the kitchen sink?
Baker sink?
Yeah, something like that. Either way, basically I asked the lady what is that, and she said that it's day old of whatever they can fit in the cup. I was like, oh, seems like a pretty decent deal.
Yeah. We're big day old, like,
Day old bagels.
yeah, day old bagels, day old donuts, especially if you get a deal for it.
Then I saw the price. Dang, $17.
And it
walked
was
out.
like a cup like the Gideon size cup.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I just couldn't
It's like a
justify.
fruit parfait cup, like the big fruit parfait cups that you see.
I just couldn't justify like that. Granted,
For day old.
yeah, for day old.
There was one I was going to get because they had like a Samoa donut and a coffee cake and something else in between. So I think you get like up to 3, if not 4 items, because she said they try to fit as much as they can in it.
Right, but I told Jack I don't feel like it's a whole piece. It's like they cut the coffee cake in half because there's no way the coffee cake would have fit without filling half the cup.
Yeah, sorry it's so windy out. There's supposed to be a storm today, but we're trying to get our walk in before the storm hits. But what we were saying is like they just look like they piecemeal it together, and what we could tell, the one that we liked at least had a whole, they do put the whole donut on the top, so that's the nice part because it fits like in the lid of the cup, so you do get a whole donut. Because Erica saw one that had like a cinnamon donut on top.
Well, it had half a cinnamon roll in it, and I'm a big cinnamon roll kind of person, so.
Long story short is we were gonna get it until I saw the price of $17, and I was like, no thank you.
I would do it if we have tried it before and we know we like her stuff a lot, and then I'd be like, okay, that's worth it to get all these treats, because the whoopie cookie was $12.95. I was looking at that because it was like a brownie whoopie cookie, And whoopie cookies always get me. But
It was so funny though because when we were in there, some lady walked in and was like, "Oh wow, it smells like straight mint in here."
and I was like, it does. And then she gave me a blank stare. And I was like, okay, well, I was just being polite. And
I guess she really wanted
talking back.
didn't really want mint, so she decided to pass on having mint.
Yeah.
All right, we're not sure if we really communicated the best in the last clip. Therefore, we wanted to explain ourselves more. We think it's expensive for a vegan bakery.
But we're also not vegan.
Right.
So I don't know what products they have to use to make it. But I was telling Jack, we're probably being a little cynical because we do spend $6 on a Gideon's cookie. And,
$6.50 because isn't that a specialty
well,
cookie?
the
Our favorite
cookie, the coffee cake cookie, used to be $6. Last year he raised the price
the
and
$6.50.
considered it a specialty cookie and moved it up to $6.50. But I can't remember all her. I know the whoopie cookie was $12.95, but you are getting 2 cookies on a whoopie cookie is how I look at it. So I guess in the grand scheme, it's about the same price.
And we've made it to the 8th furlong.
And then we were talking about donuts. I think her donut was either like $6.95 or
$6.50 to $6.95, but they're only like,
they're smaller.
and
I
they're
would
probably
say-
it's more of like a cake donut that you see at like
Yeah.
a donut spot. So
But then like
the
if you go
perfect
over to,
example is a buntini or buntlet at
but a little thinner. It's not as tall.
yeah,
as a
not as
donut.
tall, but the same circumference, like circular wise,
Yeah.
as the
And-
buntini or buntlet
If
at
we
Buffett
talk
Butt Cake.
donut prices here at Disney Springs, it's just like Everglades. I think is like $5 to $6 donuts. We'll have to
Cold.
go in.
We're gonna cut over here because there's a bicycle coming and we don't want to get run over.
Oh. But we'll have to go back into Everglades. But it's been a while since I've been in, but I'm pretty sure they're like $5 to $6. And then Joffrey's, the donuts that they sell, I'm pretty sure are around there. So really, her
yeah.
pricing probably is fair to what everybody else at Disney Springs is charging. So we're probably a little judgmental, but it's also
You're paying for
it's never gotten the hype, I guess. Like Gideon's got the hype that when we took our first vacation here, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to go try it. Can we like get the cookie?
Yeah.
And Jack knew nothing about it because he doesn't follow that stuff like I do. But I guess since it's never gotten the hype, I've never got on board. But then since Gideon's had the hype and we tried it and we actually did like it for $6, it's always been like our little treat or date night
right.
thing once we moved here. Not that we go all the time because we don't.
Yeah, and that brings up a good point because when we first moved here, I bought Erica a Gideon's cake and it was like $59 or $69 for a whole 8-inch or 9-inch round Gideon's cake, and now his are $100.
Yeah, I think the one that Jack got me is now $109.
Yeah, so relatively speaking, it's all expensive and you can find better deals elsewhere, but you're paying because you're on Disney property. And
It's just
So-
what kind of treat you want, and maybe one day we'll try at the bakery because it did smell minty in there, I'll be honest, but I also think Gideon's pumps in chocolate
Yeah.
because I don't think he's back there baking like cookies all the time that it smells like chocolate in there. I'm sure he's got a incense burning or
Yeah.
something, but
we were going to buy something in the bakery. We just couldn't decide what we were going to buy. Or we did decide, which was the kitchen sink. This way. This is why Erica makes me walk with her because she'll get lost. We were going to buy the kitchen sink or whatever it's called. Bakery sink. However,
I was the one that said no, I wasn't
it's
sold
just...
on it. I wasn't sold on it for day olds.
We're not sold on it for day olds for $17.
But I
That's the
also
moral of the
wasn't
story.
Yes, but I also wasn't sold on the whoopie cookie at $12.95 either. But we're also still kind of sugared out from my birthday.
If we didn't just get a coffee, we probably would have bought something.
Potentially.
If it wasn't $17. Saratoga Springs has just the quietest, most relaxing, tranquil walk until the leaf blowers show up.
Oh, there's a little bit of a glare, but Look, it's the Mickey head on the golf course. I'm sorry about the bad glare. Now that we took our bathroom break, cooled off in Saratoga Springs, we're gonna make our way and start heading back to Disney Springs.
Yeah,
The winds are picking up.
that was actually better going through there than cutting through the parking lot.
Yeah,
The
last
last time
time we
we
cut
took-
through the parking lot.
It wasn't the most smart.
And then this is the trail that we take right here.
We're at the pro shop for the golf course.
If you can see that gentleman walking right there, that's the one we're gonna hop on, and then it'll loop us back. Do 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 do. MICKEYMOUSE, Mickey Mouse. And we're walking
That's what we've been doing.
all day, every day. Not every day, actually, because you work. But on the weekends. Here we go. Stop.
What are we in?
Guess we better look both ways. Right. No, left. Left.
Stay on the right side. Stay on the right side of the road.
This is two-way traffic. I love walking over this bridge, though. And you can watch the boats. There they go. Here this one comes. Is it really a Sunday if we don't pop back into Publix because we're out of bananas and Princess lives on bananas? So we're off to Publix to grab some bananas.
We're back home from Publix and Disney Springs, and I have started to cook. And I wanted to show you what I was going to make for dinner for Eric and I and the baby. And the first thing we're starting off is this Verde organic beef ribeye steak. We've never had these ones before. They were buy one, get one free at Publix when we went on Thursday? Friday?
I don't know.
Thursday. We went Thursday because that's when the sale had flipped. Friday we had other errands we needed to run. But yeah, these were buy one, get one free. Never had these ones before. We're a big ribeye steak fan. Last Sunday we got sirloins from Longhorn.
They were trash.
They were disgusting. The best thing I could say were, well, the best way to compare it is if you created beef bubble gum is how it tasted. The best thing there was that Tunyon, like a
Onion on our sides.
Tunyon like a Funyun.
Oh, and the dessert was fire.
Oh yeah, dessert, Tunyon side, which was just a baked potato and mashed potatoes. How can you screw that up? So this is what we're having is this, and then we're also having two sides, and I'll show you those now. The first side is going to be just asparagus with a little bit of butter and some Larcy garlic salt. That's kind of our go-to at home with a steak side. We usually do mashed potatoes, like garlic mashed potatoes or baked potato, but we're going to do this organic shells with white cheddar for baby girl. She really likes noodles, so we're going to try this one with a little milk and some butter and hope that she likes it. So those are the two sides that we're going to be having with our steak. And baby girl really loves meat, so we look forward to letting her try steak for the first time.
You can. Here, let me help you a little bit. Get that back. Thank you, baby.
Yes, our daughter is 1 and she is helping unload our dishwasher.
Thank you, Monkey.
She loves the dishwasher.
Yeah, she absolutely loved it. She's been loving it since she was 6 months old, but she could never get to it because she was in a walker. But now that she's able to stand on her own, she loves to help unloading it.
You got it. Thank you, baby.
And she gets mad
Thank you.
when you don't allow her to help.
Help.